What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, I am doing the second of 3 prediction videos for the 2021 season. Today, I'll be doing the 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series predictions today on the channel. Unlike the Cup Series, we did 20 predictions. There will be only 15 predictions in this episode. So, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. The first prediction, and prediction number 1, Austin Cindric will win at least 5 races in 2021. The 2020 champion is going to be coming off with a bang. He's going to win a lot of races next year. He really came his own, especially in the summer months of a 2020 season. I think he has that same momentum and that same speed, and he'll be one of the favorites going to the championship. I believe that Austin Cindric will score at least 5 wins in 2021. I think there's a very likely possibility that he could also end up winning more than 5 races in a season. We'll watch to see what he does, but I think at least in 2021, Austin Cindric scores at least 5 wins in 2021. Prediction number 2, there will be at least 3 wins from Leach drivers. For those who don't know what a Leach is, it's a Cup driver in competitive equipment who comes down to Xfinity Series and races in competitive equipment. There will be at least 3 wins from Leach drivers. And I think you have to think about certain drivers. You have to think about Kyle Busch when he raced here. You have to think about Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, and even Kyle Larson maybe might make some starts, maybe for Junior Motorsports later this year. Who really knows? But I think that by the end of 2021 and by the time the playoffs come around when the Cup guys cannot run, I think that there will be at least 3 times a Leach will win in 2021. Prediction number 3, Brandon Jones will only win 2 races in 2021. But unlike this year where he had 3 kind of lucky wins except Phoenix, both of these wins I think are going to be earned. Brandon Jones, I think he's gotten better as a driver over the last couple years, and I think he is going to continue to improve in Xfinity. Yes, you have to understand and look at the fact that also that the competition in Xfinity is not as strong as it used to be. But I think that Brandon Jones, by the end of this year, will be able to score 2 wins. And I think he'll be more of a consistent driver as well in 2021. Brandon Jones wins 2 races in 2021. Prediction number 4, AJ Allmendinger will win 4 races in 2021. I think 2 of these wins will come on road courses and 2 of these wins will come on either super speedways or on the mile-and-a-half tracks. AJ Allmendinger is really good at the mile-and-a-half racetracks and on the road courses. He's done really well, especially when he's raced for Kellogg Racing. He's generally been up front in many of the races with Kellogg, and I expect him to be an early championship favorite in 2021. He could also maybe end up winning more races than 4 in 2021, but I believe that by the end of 2021 in the Xfinity Series, he will score 4 victories in the 2021 season. Prediction number 5, and this is a bold one. Riley Herbst, who is expected to drive the number 98 car for Stewart-Haas, the same car that Chase Briscoe drove, fails to make the round of 8. I do not think Riley Herbst will make the round of 8. Now, this is very controversial because Chase Briscoe in 2020 made it to the championship 4 with this car and scored 8 or 9 wins. Riley Herbst is not as good as Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe, I think, is a generational talent. Riley Herbst, on the other hand, is a driver that has a lot of funding. I do think he will win a race in 2021, but other than winning 1 race in 2021, he's not going to do much. I think he does make the playoffs because the 98 car is going to be super fast, but it's not going to be as good as what Chase Briscoe did. I don't think Riley Herbst will make it to the round of 8. I think he completely is not in the same league as Chase Briscoe. I don't think he will do anything and really do much besides get 1 win and only make it to the round of 12 in 2021, which is a shocker. Prediction number 6, Harrison Burton will make the Final 4 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. Harrison Burton, I think, is going to get better in this upcoming season. Harrison Burton in 2020 scored 4 victories. Kind of did better than I thought he was going to do. I really thought Harrison Burton was going to get 2 wins in 2020. He doubled that this year, scoring 4 wins. Harrison Burton, I think, is a really, really good driver. He's working also with Jason Ratcliffe. I think he's going to win quite a few races in the 2021 season. I think he's going to be really, really fast in the NASCAR Xfinity Series with Joe Gibbs Racing. And I think he will make the Final 4 in 2021. Prediction number 7, Ryan Sieg is finally going to win his first career race in 2021. He scores 1 victory this upcoming season. Every year, this team, the RSS racing team, the Ryan Sieg, the RSS family racing team, has always gotten better as an organization. And I believe that in 2021, they will win a race. Now, what race do I think they're going to win? I really don't know, but I think it'll be kind of be on a 1.5-mile racetrack. They were really, really fast in a 1.5 mile, especially in Vegas. I think that they got 2 top 5s, I think, at Vegas earlier this year. And I think in 2021, they will win at some point. But I believe that Ryan C will score 1 win in 2021. Prediction number 8. Junior Motorsports will win at least 5 races in 2021. You look at the star-studded lineup that Junior Motorsports has this year. You have the A car that's going to be Sam Mayers and Josh Berry's. And I think if Sam Mayer could maybe win Xfinity, but I really don't know. Josh Berry, I think, will be really fast. He could also win this year. You have to look at Noah Gregson, who's every year that he's racing Xfinity, he's only gotten better. And, of course, you have to look at Justin Allgaier, who's been the top dog at Junior Motorsports for many of the seasons. And I think he'll be fast. And Michael Annett is just there, but I think he'll be decent as well. And I think he'll have a shot at making a round of 8. But I don't think he'll make the round of 8. But I think by the end of the 2021 season, they will score at least 5 wins. But I think, honestly, by the end of this year, they could win. I'm not going to say this. They could win possibly 10 races here if Justin Allgaier really has another kind of 2018 season. We'll have to watch what happens. But like I said, I think they will score at least 5 victories in 2021. Prediction number 9. There will be 2 photo finishes like in the Cup Series in 2021. One of them, I think, will come on a super speedway. The other one is actually, I think, going to come on the road courses. The Xfinity Series package, especially on road courses, has provided some really, really good racing. And I think with how good the racing's been on the road courses and the super speedways for the Xfinity Series, I think we will see at least possibly 2 photo finishes. We can end up having more in 2021, but I think by the end of 2021 season, there will be 2 photo finishes at the end of the season. Prediction number 10. Brandon Brown will once again, like he did in 2020, he will make the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. Brandon Brown is one of the most underrated NASCAR Xfinity Series drivers to date. He made it to NASCAR Xfinity Series Plus. There is a little bit more competition this year in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. But I think that once again, I think they'll also get some ECR engines as well, which really will help that team. They had decent success with the ECR engines, and especially in early rounds of the Plus. They had some times where they could have made the round of 8, but they really didn't in 2020. I think by the end of the 2021 season, they will be up there. I think they're going to be a consistent top 15 team most of the year. I think they're going to have quite a bit of speed, that 68 team. Well, maybe the other team that they bring, the 86 team, may have some strong runs as well. But I think that Brandon Brown will make the playoffs for the 2nd straight year in 2021. Prediction number 11. Justin Haley will win 3 races in 2021. Now, his 3 wins he got this past year were all on super speedways. I think one of them will come on super speedways, but I think one will come on a short track and one will come on a road course. Now, well, one of them will either come on a bigger 1.5-mile track or a road course, possibly. I don't think Justin Haley just wins super speedway races. I think the Kaulig team overall is going to become a better organization. I think he's been really fast on his short tracks. And like I said, he'll get 1 super speedway win. I don't think he continues his streak of winning every super speedway race like Chase Elliott's been in the Cup Series with the road courses. I don't think Justin Haley is going to win like all 3 of his races on super speedways. I think he's going to be more of a consistent driver, and I think he'll score 3 wins all on different types of tracks. And like I said, he'll score 3 victories in 2021. Prediction number 12. Tony Stewart will race in the Indy road course race in 2021. Tony Stewart originally was planning on in 2020 racing at the Indy road course, but because there were no fans allowed in attendance for that event, Tony Stewart canceled his plans to race at the Indy road course. I think there will be, while there won't be full capacity for the Indy road course race, hopefully maybe, who really knows, but I think Tony Stewart will, regardless how many fans are going to be allowed in that race, I think that Tony Stewart will race in the Indy road course this year. He'll probably end up driving the 00 car, which is probably the number, or could end up being 14. The 14 car is probably going to be available. That's been Tony Stewart's number for quite some time when he raced in the Cup Series. I think Tony Stewart will race the Indy road course, and I think he'll have some decent success when he races that event. Prediction number 13. There will be at least 1 flip in a super speedway race in 2021. There actually was a couple flips in the Xfinity Series in 2020. I think Anthony Alfredo flipped upside down in Kansas. I think there was a flip or 2 at a super speedway race earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think once again in 2021, there will be at least 1 flip. I think, like I said, it will end up being at a super speedway race. I don't think it's going to end up being at Kansas. There's always generally been a big wreck at Kansas, and it might be where it ends up coming. Who really knows? But I think by the end of the year in 2021, we will see at least 1 flip on the racetrack. Prediction number 14. Like Tony Stewart, Scott McLaughlin will race at the Indy road course in 2021. Scott McLaughlin has been possibly rumored to maybe this year, as he will be driving for Team Penske in the IndyCar Series, there is a possibility that Scott McLaughlin could run NASCAR races in 2021. While the Australian supercars are not the same cars as stock cars, they're kind of similar in a way. And I think in 2021, Scott McLaughlin will attempt to run in the NASCAR Xfinity Series at the Indy Road Course. Again, it's the IndyCar NASCAR doubleheader. He will be racing full-time in the IndyCar Series in 2021. And I think that he will, along with a couple other IndyCar drivers, I think he will attempt to race at the Indy Road Course in 2021. Any final prediction for 2021? And prediction number 15, Noah Gregson will score 3 wins in 2021. He'll score only 3 wins. I think Noah Gregson will be a more consistent driver in 2021, but I think he'll also have some dominant races as well, like he did at Homestead. He dominated both races at Homestead, but came up short because of late cautions, and his car was just not really good on the short runs. I think that Noah Gregson will be really, really fast again this year. Again, you have Chase Briscoe, who was the most dominant Xfinity Series driver going up to the Cup Series to drive the number 14 car in 2021. So Noah Gregson will probably have an opportunity to make the Final Four. I wouldn't be shocked if he does end up making the Final Four in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. But I think by the end of 2021, Noah Gregson will have gotten 3 victories in 2021. So anyway, those are my 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series predictions. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications, so you'll be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links description below for that. And comment below your thoughts on today's video. How accurate do you think my predictions are? Do you think my predictions are accurate, or do you think they're not accurate, and do you think I'm crazy for some of the predictions I have? Let me know in comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to do like it so YouTube can recommend more of these great videos out to you guys. If you do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, follow me on all my social medias, links description below for that. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.